Do you want to make the orchestra music sounds like this? The arrangement wise need a lot of time to explore and make it. But today my main point is talk about the VST orchestra that I use in this project. If I say all the VST that I use are totally free, do you believe it? No full contact, no trial, no time limit. You can straight download it and use it entirely free. I'm Anthony and welcome to my YouTube channel, Anthony's Tune. If you are the newcomer, hope you can consider to subscribe my YouTube channel and click the notification button too. Alright, let's get into it. This is my top 5 free VST orchestra that sounds super amazing. This definitely is the best free VST orchestra that you can get. It's out in 2020, which was just 2 years ago, and after it released it just getting viral all around the world. The download progress might need some time to explore, but once you get it, you will not regret with its performances. It's not only has all the orchestra instruments, but also have the articulation for a certain movement. But when it comes to free, it should have its own limit too. The first one is the dynamic, which you cannot make the dynamic sounds in the velocity of piano roll. And another one is the range. But if you really want to get the decent or full version, maybe you can consider buying it to get the perfect and full experience. But for me, it is a super great VST orchestra that you can get it for free. If you want to make the soundtrack that sounds epic like Two Steps of Hell or other epic soundtrack that you can listen from the big movies, then you should get this, the free orchestra. The good thing about this library is you can just go and download the free content to run free orchestra. Pretty insane, right? It released in 2019, which was earlier than BBC Symphony Orchestra. The time when I use it for the first time, I'm already fall in love with its performance because it's suitable to make something huge and epic. However, the few things that I feel quite unfortunate, which is the range, and the long strings and choirs sounds quite weak for me. But since now we got so many free stuffs outside, when combined, it should fix the problem. This is another amazing free VST orchestra that can make your track sounds huge and epic. I just downloaded this VST few weeks ago, and yes, The download progress was quite tricky and not easy as well, but after I install, when I use it, it must be in my top 5 list. Very good and suitable to make in the huge and epic music. Also has a very important articulation inside. Range wise is perfect, but this VST Orchestra doesn't have the split instrument. It's like all the instruments combine and play in one note. Well, for me, it's not a big problem. At least the sound is amazing and yet it is free after all. Orchestra Tools has released the free libraries which have the name called SINEfactory, and of course, we only highlighted the certain libraries inside, which are Helix, the free string ensemble, and Rotary, the big band horns. There's another free library was released before SINEfactory, which is called Layers. I would like to talk about the layers first. Although the sound quality, dynamic articulation is done a very good job from Layers, but it only can do the chords in terms of one note or melody, which I think that's a little bit upset for me. But afterward, SINEfactory had released in 2021 and sort of like fixed the problem I mentioned just now. However, the Rotary mostly is suitable to make something that is funky, jazzy and groovy, that kind of the music. But coming something like the epic music, it might sound a little bit weird. To be honest, I've had no complaint about these libraries because the sound quality is very good, and at the same time the Orchestra Tools is super powerful, and that might be because the high CPU, which all the music producers don't want to get it, right? Before all the VST Orchestra that I introduced released, Labs is the best and so far also the decent VST you can get it for free. It's just like a contact. You need to download the libraries first before you use it. All the libraries you can download it from Spitfire software itself. Well, the only sound that I like is the string and the choir only, if you categorize in today's video. Because the horn sound was very lo-fi and it really not suitable for the big orchestra music. Anyway, we can't complain more about this VST, because if you are looking for something vibe and chill, it's still very amazing and powerful for some of the genre music. However, in orchestra music, it might be quite useful sometimes. So, these are the 5 VST Orchestra that it sounds super amazing and you can get them for free. I hope you find this video is useful for you and upgrade your music to another next level. And of course, if you got any VST Orchestra that is free and I didn't mention, you can comment down below and let me know. If you guys like today's video, hope you can click the like on this video. help me share and subscribe my YouTube channel. Or if you got any question you would like to ask me, you can comment down below and let me know. And I will see you in the next video.